Am I the asshole for calling every morning? My son is a 20-month-old toddler. My wife is a stay-at-home mom. I work 6 days a week and I'm usually gone for 12 hours a day. Ouch. 72 hours schedule, basically, a week. I always check in on my son remotely via our nursery cam app, and he's always awake in the morning around 8. He has a great sleep routine. Our wind down time starts at the same time every evening. That's wonderful. We clean up toys, read a book. When I lay him down, he's still awake. He falls asleep on his own and sleep all night for at least 12 hours. That's super cute. That's what you want. Like at 20 months, that's what you want. It's usually after 9 before I have the chance to check the camera. This morning, when I checked, it was 9:12. Some mornings are closer to 10. Every time I look, though, he's awake in the dark and standing in his crib just waiting. When I see this, I immediately turn on the brightest night light the camera has and speak to him through the camera app. This is a very fancy baby app they have. This is basically the thing that becomes just before the guardian angel thing that they had in Black Mirror. They basically could like load up what the kids was seeing. I always tell him good morning and I love him, and he usually laugh and say dada. Then I leave the house, call my wife to wake her up. That's good. It is a like decent routine, I believe, but here's the thing. Wife is not going to be happy by being waked up every day, so that's not going to go well. I usually have to call 3 or 4 times, and when she finally answers, it's obvious that she just woke up, and only because I called. I tell her that her son is awake, waiting for her, and that she needs to get up to start their day. I mean, it's 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. I have a hard time being like, oh no, it's totally fair that you want to sleep for long. I don't know how to say that. As much as being a mom is a full-time job, and we agree on that. Like to some point, when the baby actually needs you, yeah. This morning while on the phone, I asked her if she was going to get him after using the bathroom, and she said no. She was going to the kitchen to prepare their breakfast, and then she would get him. I asked her to get him after the bathroom so he could go to the kitchen with her, and she flipped out. Yeah, the problem is that, like, you're a little controlling there, though. She told me it pisses her off that I call every morning to tell her how to be a mom, and that she has a routine. I retorted, well, your routine is not good because he's been awake for an hour and you'd still asleep if I hadn't. My main screen just stopped showing. Okay, it's back. I'm not sure how scared I should be about that. If we lose contact, I'm sorry. I'm not ready to call her a bad mom for this. I'm really sorry. For an hour, and you would still be asleep if I hadn't called. It just bothered me that he has to wait so long. He needs a diaper change. He's probably thirsty, hungry, and I just want to play. Am I wrong though? Do I need to stop? Please be completely honest. It's a very harsh one, okay? Because you can't really tell to someone how to take care of a kid. It is totally possible that the mom had planned to like wake up at 9:30, prepare the breakfast, go in to get the baby at 10. If it's the case and that is the routine she goes for, and the baby is still like healthy and everything, you're being pushy to some point. Though, like, he seems like the kind of person that is a little bit controlling and a little bit perfectionist. What scares me in that situation is that, like, let's say that sad abbreviations. Oh, wait. Aha. Oh, you get karma, dude. Okay, so let's say that this account is known by his wife. The wife will know that he called her out on her shit on Reddit. She'll know that. So I have a very hard, like, remember, we are on Am I the Asshole? The person writing is most of the time making herself look better, and the people around her that they would like to be the asshole, not them, sound worse than they are. So maybe that's the worst day that he had to mention, and usually she's not that bad. And he decided to talk about that day, you know? You got to take this into consideration. And I'm not willing to say that he's the asshole or not the asshole here. And like basically Karma Faras is the way that Reddit has to keep like and dislike on an account. So basically it's not only your video or your post that would be liked or disliked. It's also like you get a score link to that, you know? Or if what you say is truthful ish. So I have a hard time thinking that he's just the asshole, but I'm pretty sure he's more controlling than he let us see. Like, he knows his behavior is a little compulsive. He knows that, I swear. So he shows us the best, and that's the best. And that's what scares me here. The kids is not going to cry. It's been normalized that he needs to wait in his crib for what? Oh, I get it. Like, if the mom is always waiting for 2 hours, the kid is not going to cry. It's normal. Yeah, it's good. It's good. That means that both of the points are so like on the merge. You'd like to insert, but this child that quietly hangs out in the cribs for hours is just too baffling to respond. Okay. I'm going to start with the fact that, yes, you need to mobilize a child, okay? You need to make them do stuff. But sometimes they also need to learn to play with stuff by themselves. The idea of like just chatting with him while he's in the crib is not that bad. It gives him a routine. It says like, hi, how's it going? Gives him a little light. He could have a toy placed by like on the side of its crib. And he would be able to probably like enjoy some fun alone for a little while. I think there's probably ways to like manage a point of both are okay with what happens. But the man is at the moment working 72 hours a week. He's clearly going to be stressed by that. He still try to take care of his child from distance the best he can. And it would be fair to assume that if the mom is a stay-at-home mom, she should be able to fix her own routine to fit the routine of the baby. He wakes up around 8. Why don't you go to sleep at midnight so that you wake up with him? Like, if you have to wake up past 9, clearly you probably went to sleep kind of late. And if your job is actually to take care of your babies,
enjoys your devotion.
Well, you should actually find a way to make your own routine kind of go around the normal hours of your child. I'm gonna side with him with that. I'm gonna say not the asshole, but like, it's probably in the way that he orders around his wife that it goes wrong for me here. So your values, your objectives are good, but your execution and your communication skills need some work. That's what I'm gonna say here. Like, that's my final say here. And thank you for the resub, Hebda. Hebda, would you rather us to go for like a spicy bean or maybe bad tasting one? And that's it. Like, let's catch up with what you guys were saying about none. All good, Hebda. It's gonna be none. Let's go catch up to that thing. Man. Okay, okay. Do-do-do-do. We need to do bad mom. Simon wins, right? Bad mom. You cannot trust this person. He may be much more controlling than he showed. I totally agree with that. Like we said that part, Ebda. Like it's probably what might come up. And or if what you say is catching up. Came out this afternoon. Yeah. Put that in the could you check that captain section, Paris. Gonna watch that on Friday. I'm gonna be late. I don't care. Got tired of had. That's a good reason to sub. I mean, thank you a lot. At least this money will come like to support the stream here instead of in the pockets of Sir Bezos. And maybe to motivate myself to do something better than this with that second cam. For now, you see like how fancy that wall is. I hate those. I got all of that on the second floor here. Look how trash this looks. It looks like it's been dropped in the 1970s, you know? Very cute stuff.